Well, hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now this is the start of another build, a long awaited build from Warbirds Replicas, and yes, it is the Mosquito. Now those who have been looking on the forum will know that both Eric and myself have sent one of these kits to in effect proof build for Richard. He's already built the prototype, so these are prototypes plus one if you like, prior to putting them into production. So what I'm going to do, Eric is doing a series of stills and words of wisdom with regards to the build and putting those on the forum, and I'll be doing the video instructions to go along with that. Eric's about a week ahead of me now, and as we all know, Eric does build at an alarming pace, so he'll probably have his finished by the end of this week, ready to fly, but not to worry. So without further ado, let's go and have a look on the bench and see what you get in the kit. Now the plan that both Eric and I have got is very much a sketch plan. It won't necessarily be the format or the way in which the full production ones will be. So it's very much sketchy, just to show, well not sketchy, sorry, sketch-like I should say, to show where things go, like the fuselage side pieces here, and up the top here we can see the nacelle and the engine mounts there. You get a comprehensive list of parts. Those who have built Warbirds Replicas kits before, you'll know, very comprehensive, and a list of all the various bits and pieces. And talking to the bits and pieces, let's just move over to some of them here. So we've got basically the nacelle formers and the nacelle assembly pieces here. Got balsa strip wood for presumably leading edge and so on, various other bits of balsa, tailplane, fin, rudder, and there are the fuselage front half pieces, and there's the crutch for building the rear, bearing in mind the model is split behind the trailing edge so that you can have the model with the front of the fuselage permanently joined to the wing section and split from the tail section for ease of transport. And there are the veneered foam wings. Obviously other bits of veneered foam we've got there, the tail pieces in here. And moving across, we got some nicely vac-formed plastic pieces. I won't go into all the details of everything here. You'll see that when I do my build, but there are the various bits and pieces. Now mine's the bomber version, and so is Eric's. I know there will be a fighter version coming out as well. So I've got the clear nose cone and other bits of balsa there. Okay. Now the first thing to note is that the ply is very well cut by Phil, as per usual. But in some cases, I suppose it could be slightly too well cut, so formers can, or pieces can drop out like that. The first thing you need to do, and especially with regards to the nacelles, which these pieces are, is to label them. They've got some labelling on them, but what you need to do is follow what the sheet of parts shows you, and actually then transfer onto these bits, because when these fall out and start rolling around, you'll see there's the other side, there's nothing on it, so I've just scribed on the back that's the right one. Similarly that on both sides, and there you see it pop out. Now I had to turn my ply sheet over to mimic exactly what was shown on the instructions here. That's not a problem. So mark them all out. Then you can take them out of the ply backing piece, shake them out, don't drop them on the floor, and that can then be put aside for use for spare bits, everything else. So I've got two outers and two inners. They are slightly different, very slightly different. As you can see when I line them up, there's a slight difference there, because obviously the wing, here's the wing here, yes, whilst the leading edge is straight. We've got obviously a tapered trailing edge, so obviously the way that the wing is curved means that these ply pieces are slightly different from that side to that side, only very slightly. And the same will go with the plastic pieces and nacelles as well. But for the life of me at the moment, I can't determine which is left and which is right. They both look fairly similar to me. Anyway, so that's it really for this video. It's just showing you what you get in your box of bits. I will start the build, not necessarily following the way in which Eric has constructed his, because I'm going to try and build mine into chapters relating to certain parts of the build. So maybe the front fuselage part first of all, these ply pieces and the various formers, and maybe the nacelles as a separate video. The wings are very straightforward because in effect all you're doing is sticking a leading edge on there and you're trimming them back for the ailerons and flaps. So just to recap, I think one video for the fuselage front piece, a video for the nacelles, a video for the rear of the fuselage and how it joins the fuselage here, the demountable bit, and maybe one for the tail. Something like that. I'll break it down into easily manageable slices. So there you have it, guys. That's the first of the sequence of the build videos for the Warbirds Replicas Mosquito. I will start building it later on and start putting the build videos up onto YouTube as and when. As usual, if you like this video and like my videos, please put a like below, put any comments below as well, and I'll try to get back and respond to those. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Cheers for now.